Yo, what's up guys, it's Killalope for the win, bringing you guys another episode of Farming to Maxed Out Town Hall 10. I believe this is going to be episode number 4. So yeah, I got some pretty good raids for you guys and etc. on this episode. So be sure to stay tuned for the whole video, yeah. So anyways, in the first raid we have, I guess maybe a chick named Alicia. I was trying to farm in gold 1 around here. Mainly, I was just trying to find like my sole ground for Town Hall 10. Before it was like, you know, gold 3, silver 1 and at Town Hall 9. But now at Town Hall 10 I wasn't really sure where exactly I should be to farm at. So yeah, I was in gold 1 for a bit and I really kind of hate this league. The loot bonus isn't enough and the bases you find, a lot of them are pretty good. And a lot more clan castle troops and stuff like that. And you don't really find a lot of loot. Normally in this league, I would not really recommend for you to farm here, like, ever, actually. But anyways, as you can see here, I got some hate comment on my last video. Somebody was saying that the heroes didn't even have abilities yet, which made no sense, because halfway through that video, my heroes actually, got their abilities, and that was whenever that update happened. So, now, hopefully you guys enjoy this content I'm bringing, where I'm actually going to be using my heroes' abilities to my advantage. At first, I wasn't like exactly sure how to use them, but I got pretty good at them, and I definitely really like them now. So as you can see, I am going to make my queen invisible. She's taking some damage there from that archer tower and maybe that cannon, so I went ahead and made her invisible, and I'm trying to see how much more of the loot that she can actually get to and that these archers can get to. I may or may not let my queen die out here. I actually do let her die, and I'm going to hope that these other archers on the outside there can get a little bit more loot. They probably won't, but they might get, actually they're going to go, a couple of them are going to go for that gold mine, and there wasn't as much loot in there as I thought there was, but still we're going to end with about 500k-ish on this raid, about 800 dark elixir. Mainly just want to show these raids to you guys just because that, well, obviously right now I'm about to get something done in my spell factory, but I was trying to save up some DE at this point. Basically, you gotta use, like I told you guys before, you gotta use like a ton of elixir on your army camps. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get my level 6 goblins started here, and they're freaking awesome. I got them done, and I've been really enjoying them. So yeah, here I'm gonna go ahead and get my Xbow done. My third Xbow finally finished. Pretty stoked for that. 777 XP, so that's pretty solid. And I'm gonna think about getting it to level 2 here, but I don't think I'm actually going to. I'm actually gonna go ahead and work on this archer tower a bit more, because that only takes a day, and it's pretty cheap and stuff like that. It makes it look a lot better from level, I think it's level 5 to 6. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get that started. Go ahead and skip ahead to the next raid. This guy's named Jules in gold 2, and he has a crap ton of elixir, like 556,000-ish. So yeah, we're mainly going to go for that. As you can see, I did just use all that elixir on my gobs. So we're going to go for this elixir here and see what we can get. This guy's a pretty good base. Obviously, he has both of his Xbows. He may or may not have clan castle troops. Fortunately, he does not have clan castle troops. And I have a ton of wall breakers here for whatever reason. I had like way too many wall breakers. So I'm going to drop a bunch of these guys and try to get into that inside wall. Looks like I had a Valkyrie in my clan castle. Pretty interesting. So yeah, we're going to go in from this bottom right angle, mainly around here. And kind of a fail healing spell there. I didn't really get all my giants in there. But the rest of them, or like half the rest of them, are going to make their way towards the inside. So I'm going to go and drop a raid spell somewhere in there. Hopefully, my archers can do a good job of taking out that elixir. And my queen will get in there. And I drop a bunch of more tier 1 troops in there. Mainly all of his elixir was in the middle of his base and towards the right side, so that's why I went in from that angle. I was just mainly going for farming the elixir here. So unfortunately this guy does have 2 Inferno towers, but luckily for me they're set to just single unit targets or whatever, just to target one person at a time. So as soon as they go ahead and kill all my my tier 1 troops and they target my queen, I'm going to make her invisible. And yeah, get a bunch of more loot there with that and go in the battle, because I lost, but I still got a ton of loot from it, so I don't really mind losing there. Anyways, as you can see, Chief Pat is actually going to join my clan here. Pretty awesome. I guess he's joining a couple clans, visiting people. So I figured I'd go ahead and add this into my video. Like, just saying what's up to Chief Pat and stuff. He's like, what up, what up? And it's pretty awesome. Thanks a bunch to Chief Pat for joining the clan. I watch like a lot of his videos, and I've been, you know, a really early subscriber. Like I'm pretty sure I was subscribed to him since he had less subscribers than I do. He had like 2K subs or something like that whenever I first started watching his videos. So it's pretty awesome to see that he actually cares about his subscribers, you know, and he's open to visiting their clans and stuff like that. This is something that I should do, you know. I should maybe come visit you guys' clans every once in a while. Leave a comment if you would actually like to see that. I know I'm trying to get interactive, you know, doing things like the subscriber base review and stuff like that, and you know, the iTunes gift card giveaway. Anyways, here I'm gonna go ahead and donate and get to level 113. Pretty awesome. And as you can see, just off a donation. And I'm talking to Chief Pat. He's asking how my apartment is. Is it poverty status, or is it, you know, pretty decent? I told him it's pretty decent apartment, you know. It's not too bad. The only thing that sucks about this place is outside at night, like none of the lights work. So, or like only like half the lights work. So it's a little bit ghetto on that note. But it's pretty cheap for what I'm paying, you know. I mean, it's pretty straight. I got a pretty good deal on what I'm paying for, let me say that. So I was going to ask him how is it up there in Masters, but then I realized it's actually in Champion League, so that would have been a fail. And I think he says it's not too bad up there, you know. Obviously, he has tons of gems to be able to spend with Appnan or whatever it's called. I was thinking about trying to get sponsored by them. Let me know how you guys would feel about that if I actually got sponsored. He said it's not bad up there. He hasn't rated since the Q&A 2000 or whatever, 200. So that's probably a little while back. And I don't really know why. He should be rating. Go get out there and raid some, Chief Pat. Big dog. You got freaking, you're like in the top 200 or no, that's what he meant there. Quest to 200. He's probably not in the top 200 anymore. But yeah. Anyways, he says much love to us, and he's got a bounce. So that's pretty awesome. I was pretty stoked that he joined. That's actually his second time joining. So perks of being in Legendary Barbs. Perks of being in my clan, yo. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get this Xbow started to level 2. And that Inferno tower is almost done. Now it is done, and I'm going to go ahead and work on this Archer tower a bit more. I think I'm getting it to level 7 there. Going to go ahead and get the gold mine started to level 8. So a ton of upgrades right there. And as you can see, I put the Inferno tower on the inside there, and it's actually kind of funny how I did that, because you could actually spawn troops in there. But anyways, this guy Dylan's like, Logan, won't you rub the magical ball and give us some of your skills and rating or your magic or something? He's calling me King Log, and it was really tripping me out. My clan just went on a rant when I was offline one time, and I was like, what the hell goes on when I'm not like online? I don't know, it's pretty funny. Dylan saying, Log, grant us the power of the magical orb, and I don't know, it's pretty funny. They were going a little bit haywire, but it's all good. I don't really mind as long as they're not saying anything too crazy in the chat. Like, I pooped today. Hint, hints. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. It's all good, though, man. We cut up sometimes in the clan chat. I don't really care. You know, I'm sarcastic and stuff like that sometimes. You know, I don't like to take it too seriously because it is a video game after all. And Clash of Clans is not frustrating unlike Call of Duty and other games like Twitch shooters and stuff like that I really came from. That I started off in gaming, mainly. Yeah. Clash of Clans is not frustrating hardly ever, and that's like one of my favorite things about it is it's so relaxing to play, and it's really intriguing and all at the same time. And some of you guys actually mentioned that I'm like part of the reason that, you know, keeps you going in this game, watching my videos, seeing the big raids, and I've inspired some of you guys to make videos, and that's freaking awesome, man. Keep clashing, y'all, for real. Like, clash it up. Day and night, clash hard. I don't even care. Just keep clashing, because I love the Clash of Clans community. I really do. I love all my subscribers. I love, like, everybody that plays this game. Everybody's so nice. It's so much different from other video games, like, where there's a bunch of trolls and stuff. But anyways, looks like my queen is taking damage there, and it's like it's a glitch or something, because she still looks like she's invisible. I'm not really too sure there. I guess that is a little glitch while she's under the raid spell. Anyways, there goes my phone ring, and I'll have to silence that and call that guy back. Anyways, I wanted to show this because I don't really show like that many raids where I attack really strong bases. So also I wanted to show that because that he had over 1,000 dark elixir. So I'm actually saving up for just to farm, man. Just to farm. As you can see, I have over 50k now. So I was just trying to save a bunch so I could just go all out with hogs, you know, and I wouldn't have to worry about it for a while. So in future videos, soak this up right now, guys. Soak this up where I'm using the regular troops, because it's going to be pretty repetitive after a while, I'm sure. I'm just using tons of hog riders day in and day out. So yeah, leave a comment. What would you want to see? Like, what kind of, look at that giant. Look at that giant almost died. Look at that clutch healing spell. Anyways, those Teslas really got in the way there, and those giant bombs. Anyways, yeah, leave a comment. What kind of raids do you guys want to see? Like, all my army camps are almost maxed now. I'm about to start my 3rd one. So, yeah, like, once I get that 4th one, I won't really need elixir too badly. You know, only thing I'll really need it for is, what's it called? My spell factory, which is going to be like every 10 days or something crazy like that. I'm pretty sure the level 6 wall breakers aren't even too expensive. I think they're like 6 million or something. Not too terribly bad. But, yeah, just leave a comment. What kind of raids do you guys actually want to see? Like, I know I've done like wizards and pekkas and golems and like that strategy, the go wipe or just the wipe with just pekkas and wizards and the heroes and stuff. And also the healer pekka strategy was pretty sick. You know, I could do a healer wizard strategy with like 40 wizards and a couple healers or something like that. I could do, you know, I could really mix it up. I could do an only giant strategy, or just only giant and healers, or, you know, giants with like spells, like rage and healing spells. I actually did max out my spell factory, which freaking sucked. It sucked. It was like 6 days or something without spells, which was terrible trying to farm, especially using hog riders, because you don't have any spells. You'd have to go for weaker bases and stuff like that. A little bit weaker, you know. These level 6 wizard towers were a no-go whenever your spell factor is down. Trust me, guys. It's a pain in the ass. But I'm pretty stoked that I've got it maxed out now, because I can have up to 5 spells. And, yeah, it's freaking amazing. Anyways, I'm going to do a pretty good job of checking this guy's clan castle. I was glad. I'm like, I don't know. Whenever I get that clutch clan castle check, like they come out with a bunch of wizards, you just feel like such a boss. You're like, yeah, get that shit out of here, you know. Like, not today, buddy, not today, you know. So yeah, definitely make a note. I like to make a note to check for the clan castle troops, because whenever, I mean, it can just be so game breaking, just ruin your whole raid. And yeah, so fortunately I did check for the clan castle troops this time, and he did have the dragon, which would have probably annihilated all these giants fairly quickly. So anyways, we're going to manage to take out one of those wizard towers fairly easily with our archers and our archer queen and stuff like that. And my guys have made it to the center guy's base fairly quickly. They're actually going to get to that dark elixir, which is pretty awesome, because like I said, I was trying to save up a bunch so I could use hogs with. And I'm probably going to drop another spell once I get, now that I'm in the center here. And hopefully they can get to most of this guy's loot, you know. I know that now that they're in the center, obviously they can probably get to most of these collectors, or these storages here. And yep, the queen got all the elixir basically, so that's what's up. That's basically the main thing I was going for here, that and the DE. And now that I've got that, I'm pretty much probably going to end the battle fairly soon. Now that my queen's taking some heat there, going to go ahead and make her invisible. Probably won't get too much further. I'm just destroying buildings for the heck of it. Actually, no, I was going to go for that drill. But as you can see there, my guys actually got hit by a giant bomb there, so that was unfortunate. Anyways, yeah, that's going to finish it for that raid. Pretty good loot on that one. I think it was like 500k and over 1,000 DE. So, yeah, as you can see, I went ahead and pulled out the hog riders. I have a ton of hogs, 26. Well, not that many, actually. But as you can see, like I said before, this guy doesn't exactly have the best wizard towers in the world. And one thing that I actually did do was drop that those 2 giants first, hoping that, you know, most of the defensive units would target them. But what's freaking annoying as crap is everybody uses giant bombs now. Ever since that update where they made the giant bombs, like you can never get rid of them. They stay in your base forever, yada yada yada. You know, all you can do is repair them. Ever since that, giant bombs are just everywhere, and they're pretty annoying actually. I miss where you could, you know, by the bomb, it blew up, and that was the end of the story. You didn't have to, you know, automatically keep it at your base and be inclined to keep restoring it, I guess, and building it back or repairing it, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, as you can see here, I finally took out all this guy's defensive units, so now I can go around and destroy the rest of his buildings. He has a pretty good amount of loot, close to 600k, I believe, 550k, something like that. So yeah, pretty quick raid. We're going to make quick work of this guy. We're already up to 97%. Only a couple buildings left, and I believe that's going to consist of these two storages, and yep, they pretty much got destroyed simultaneously. Yeah, like I said, about 550k, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. And yeah, just going to show you these buildings at the top really quickly so you guys can see where I'm at on that, where we stand on that. And another boss check for Clan Castle troops. No sir, not today. We're going to go and drag those guys out. Now, one thing that, a good tip I could give you guys on pulling out the Clan Castle troops, especially with wizards and archers, troops that can attack you from a distance, is you want to kind of try to pull them out at an angle. Don't pull them out at one spot, you know, especially if the buildings are like pretty close to the outskirt, like the edge of his base here. Just, you know, drop them in one spot and then drop them like, you know, the other side of his base and at the corner there, because no matter what, like, they're gonna come out more whenever you do that. I don't know why it is. I'm not sure if it's a glitch or what, but they tend to come out more whenever you do that, and it makes it pretty easy to get them out all the way where you can get them like out of the defensive unit's range and etc. So yeah, I'm gonna go and drop 2 more healing spells in this guy's base just to make sure my hog riders can make their way around the rest of it. And looks like the hogs on the bottom really died off for the most part, unfortunately. But they are going to make their way back into the healing spell. And I shouldn't have to drop another one before this battle is over. So I'm going to go ahead and drop my heroes and my, you know, Clan Council troops and stuff like that on the top right of this guy's base. Try to speed it up and get the rest of his buildings out the way. And, yeah, we're going to take out that last archer tower. Oh, nope, there's one more at the bottom there. Pretty interesting layout, not bad, not a bad base, actually pretty good base in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of the bases that leave spaces. I guess I'm OCD like that. I mean, I guess they are really, they can be really efficient for like killing giants and hog riders and stuff like that. You can put giant bombs there, you can put, oh god, hold on one second. Hey dude, what's up? Nah, it's fine man, go ahead and come through. Alright, I'll see you in a minute. Alright, bye. Sorry, my friend was coming over. Anyways, yeah, pretty sick army there. We had minions, wizards. I actually like whenever people donate me minions whenever I have a bunch of hog riders. They're actually pretty effective then. But normally I don't really like minions in the clan castle. I still request for them sometimes. Okay, this guy had a pretty retarded base, in my opinion. He's a town hall 10er. Obviously doesn't have all of his buildings, but he has all the buildings that he does have are like in the same spot. Like all of his wizard towers are on one side. All of his archer towers are like combined together. All of his cannons are in a straight line, which kind of looks cool, you know, I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of cool, but at the same time I don't think it's the brightest idea. I'm not too sure. You want to kind of spread them out and mix it up a little bit. But one thing that I will say that I probably did wrong in this raid, I probably shouldn't have dropped all my most of my hogs to start off on the wizard towers. Probably should have came from the other side and may or may not have made it a little bit easier. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I saved some for the other side, which was actually a bright idea to spread them out on this raid. Normally I don't do that, and you can say what you want. You can say it's a good idea or bad idea, I don't really care. But that's just how I like to do it. Sometimes I do spread them out lately. I find it's more effective to spread your hog riders out whenever you don't have spells. Hence, right now. You'll see that in my future videos. Normally, like I said before, I like to keep them together so I can use the healing spell to my full advantage and drop them like on all of them at once. Anyways, as you can see, this guy has 0 loot in his actual collectors, or no, in his storages. They were all in his collectors. God, I'll never, ever, ever get those two straight. I always get them mixed up. Anyways, coming to the end of the video here, I want to show a actual attack in my attack log, and yeah, that should just about wrap it up. This guy actually had a pretty damn good base, and I think I'm actually going to go ahead and go in and 3-star him. Start off by drawing out his clan council troops, okay? which I'm glad I did because he had giants and they have tons of health, and they're kind of hard to kill. But like a fool, I thought I was wasting too much time or something. I'm not too sure. But I dropped my hog riders early. I don't know why. I honestly could not tell you why I did that, but I did. And yeah, these giants, fortunately, they're just giants and they run really slowly. They don't really run, they just walk around kind of fast or kind of slow. But yeah, they're going to struggle to keep up with my hog riders, and they're not going to get in the way that much actually. So that was pretty good. We're just going to have to wait till the end of the raid to see whenever they actually turn on the giants or whatever they do. Yeah. So this guy had a bunch of black walls. He had a bunch of level 7 and 8 walls, mainly level 8 walls. And I like to attack bases like this with hog riders just because you can, just because those walls don't really mean anything. And it's got to be annoying for this guy to come back to his base and find it 3-starred by hog riders, just because he's a Town Hall 9 and there's really nothing he can do about it, no matter what he has in his clan castle or you know where his actual base is at. But anyways, that's gonna be it for the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Leave a like and a comment if you did enjoy. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. I've been getting a bunch of subs lately, so thanks for that. Thanks if you're a new sub, and thanks if you're an old sub. Thanks, period. Love you guys. I'm out. Peace.